minute, don't know. Got a minute of your time. Got a minute of your.
Hush, you gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. Part of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its sides. Fall down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye. And you said when no one's to be found, what keeps you eased out, what takes you off your mind.
Guess you want this, I want this, everybody in this, we should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Take the time to recognize it.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right.
We were just talking about how much Miguel's life sucks. I'm just kidding.
Literally. No, I'm not even joking. Like we've seen each other throughout the summer.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's a lot of that has been happening for both, more for me. And then she just fully right now she's like, "Oh yeah, I have a property this and we're selling this and I'm over emotion. My girls in seminary, but your life sucks."
First of all,
so her comfort is that my life sucks. That's her comfort.
First of all, that's not true. But let us welcome you to our third season of Vision to Success. Would we call this a third season?
Is it a third?
I think so, because I think last year we did a second and then our first year was like 2 years ago. Hold on, I'm thinking. I'm like, it was 2022. 2021 into 2022 when we started. How?
Because Mike is uploading them on Spotify, but he's entering them through seasons. So I don't know what he has. I think he already has 3 on there.
Okay, so maybe this is our 4th season. We will clarify, but we are so excited to have you. Honestly, we have missed you guys. It was a hard summer.
It was an incredibly hard summer.
Yeah, I would 100% have to agree with that, but we're excited that we're here to talk to you about, just the podcast, what it's about, from vision to success, and how sometimes we always talk about the messy middle.
Yeah.
And sometimes how ugly the middle is.
It's been ugly.
It's been ugly, guys.
Been disgusting.
I wish we could come back and tell you, been like, oh my gosh, this stuff is so amazing, da-da-da. No.
Yeah, no.
There's been good moments, obviously. There's been blessings.
Yeah.
But overall, it's been a summer of trials, definitely.
So what? Oh, my phone's ringing. And it's likely fraud.
Can we turn off your phone? If this is your first time joining us, I have to tell you that Miguel has a little bit of problems with anything else distracting him. His phone.
Not true.
He'll randomly start researching things.
Yeah,
he'll
for the show.
start picking his nose.
That's not true. Half of the things that I think part of the hard times that I've been having throughout the summer.
You miss me. We didn't have the consistency.
It's because of her. She's been bullying me every time that she sees me in public places. She tells me I waddle. I have short feet. That my elbows are ugly.
It's not your feet. It's your legs. You're not short feet. I don't know what size is your shoe size.
Dude, I'm an 11.
Okay, so your feet are fine. It's just your legs. It's just his legs. They're tiny. If you see him, they're so cute. They're anyway.
Rude. I don't know why I continue this podcast with you. Literally, this is abuse. I have enough evidence throughout these podcasts, not to mention everything that in publicly, all the witnesses that I have.
Really? You have witnesses?
100%. People that would go up to bat for me. Everybody except for Linda King.
I'm I don't know about, no, I'm just kidding. No, it is true. But this is how we interact.
No, it isn't.
It's weird when we have a conversation. I was telling him this. I'm there's only 2 ways that we interact. One where it's super joking around. And I was a teasing type relationship. And then the other one is when conversations get serious and things are happening and you need kind of that solid support. I'm the in between feels weird. I'm why are you talking? If it's in between, I'm okay, I feel awkward. Don't look at me.
Again, I don't approve of any of this. I don't approve. But hang on one second. So before we get into my drama, because I think mine's going to take a little bit more to go through.
Yeah.
You have news. I don't know if you want to make it publicly known.
Yeah, sure. We can share.
She's pregnant.
We Okay, whatever comes
I'm
out.
starting a rumor.
Whatever comes out of my mouth next, let me not say it because I was about to say it and I'm like, that is not gonna sound right. I am not pregnant. That is not what it is.
She's expecting.
And no, I'm not expecting anything.
She's 6 months.
No, I am not. Anyway, yeah, summer has been.
So congratulate her.
Congratulate me on my phantom pregnancy. I am not pregnant. I have ended at 4 babies, and that is it. That's my family. That's my nucleus. Right now, I'm in full blown grandma preparation.
Grandma?
Yeah.
Dude, your kid is in grade 9.
I know, but I need to prepare my body and I need to prepare my mind and like
Your kid is in grade 9.
I know, but
what preparations can you do?
first of all, I need a strong body for when I am a grandma. I'm gonna be a grandma that wants to like smoke her grandkids, or like running so fast, right? So obviously, I gotta take care of my body for that.
Your kid is in grade 9.
I know, but what do
And
you
she's
want
planning
me?
on starting a mission, right?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, so
but
that's-
what you want me to prepare in like 10 years from now? That's too late. Preparation is now.
What kind of preparation do you need to like beat up your grandchildren?
I need to work out from now. I'm gonna keep getting older, right? So I'm like, as you keep getting older, you need more
And,
preparation.
and I can tell too how old you're getting. But
I
anyways,
have gray hairs now, eh?
you
I'm
really?
like, yeah. I don't know if you can see them. They're like over here. I pulled one out, and then like 5 came out.
yeah, you can't do that.
I know. I realized that is true. If you pull one out, like 5 will
yeah,
pop up.
yeah.
So I don't pull them out anymore. But my hair is so dark here that you can see them.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. So I'm full out grandma preparation. I believe you have to prepare from now.
Grandma preparation. Her kid's in grade 9.
I know my oldest and my youngest is 8 years old. But whenever I'm around other babies, and I love holding other babies, I always see them as my future. Like, this is what it's going to feel like when I have my future grandkids. And here's the crazy thing. It makes me love their mom even more. Like the baby, you know,
Yeah.
whoever baby I'm holding, I love the baby, but I love the mom even more because then it's like I'm projecting all these feelings. Anyway, I also like to prepare for my future in-laws. Right, my future like sons and daughters in-laws, because I'm gonna love them no matter what. Right, that's what I'm working on. Obviously, that's hard to love
Yeah.
someone no matter what.
Yeah.
But that is a mindset that I'm like, hey, if they pick them and they suck, I'm like, they're the ones that gotta live with them. My role is to love them no matter what.
Yeah, you're a much stronger person than I am. I would be, nuts.
Well, I'm not talking while they're dating. Dating is a different thing. But if you are married, if you're choosing to get married to that person, then I got to do what I got to do. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Feelings are overrated.
Okay. So
And
anyway, so what's your big news?
Okay, well, we did something scary, Mike and I. So I know I've shared here in the past where Mike and I have a little side hustle of real estate.
Okay.
We shared that we do have a property in Ontario, a second property, an income property. We've decided to transition into the States, so that property is it's going to be sold. Hopefully, pray for me that it will be sold in the next 60 days. It takes about 30 to 90 days to sell a property in today's current market, right?
Wow.
So we're hoping that it's sooner rather than later, but we also have transitioned to a property in the States. So we have officially purchased the property
Hey.
last week in the
Hey.
States.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So if I was to tell you that I'm all excited and like, oh my God, this is amazing, it would be a lie.
Yeah.
I am excited because it is something new and it's something that is showing me that we can advance and we are working towards like a future. But it's scary.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes I read documents and I'm like, I don't understand. And I know I understand them, but it's just sometimes a sense of fear that comes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my big news.
Like,
Yeah.
is that the only thing? The big change?
And obviously it's just the kids.
Raquel going to seminary. That's a big.
And high school, yeah.
Yeah.
Raquel's transitioning into high school. She's getting older. I
Awesome.
think the other reason why I'm feeling a little bit sad is I had a conversation with Paula's yesterday with kids getting older and what it feels like when they leave the home.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that kind of stuck out to me is that she said, you know, when they can't come and visit you or they're just busy and they're not going to be in your life as much as they are now, she's like, don't take it personal. She's like, everybody needs to grow and it's unfair to them for you to take it personal because it's not about you. It's just about them living their life.
That's
and
insane.
I know. And she's like, it would be weird if your children always wanted to be with you, right? They also need to. So anyway, I'm the type of person that I love getting advice of when my kids get older because I need to prepare myself. I need to mentally prep myself for my kids living their life, right? So I think realizing that transition, I think that is what it is, because I feel like I want to cry. Anyway, so that's not only am I prepping to be a grandmother, I am prepping for them to live their own lives.
This is like 6 years ahead. But you know what? Yeah, no, and I went through similar emotions, something, but yeah.
Well, you're living that a little bit with what, but I wonder what the transition would be like for you guys, because Seth just came home.
Seth just came home back from his mission.
Yeah, so he was gone 2 years. He was in Peru for 2 years.
Yeah.
You still had contact with him, but now the transition is going to be he's at home, but now it's like he's going to be living his own life.
So
and what is that going to look like?
So I will tell you, I didn't have a mental breakdown, but what ended up happening was, so he came back Wednesday, which,
Yes.
emotional, he's back in our arms and everything's good, and then, so we just got a pool.
Yeah.
So we built a pool in the backyard, in ground.
It's amazing.
It's huge.
It's a beautiful pool.
Yeah, it's massive. It's 3 times an Olympic sizes pool, but anyways.
It's like the whole block, guys.
It's
It
not.
like extends. And forget the neighbors' backyards. They just took over, and this pool is from like a full block.
A full block. Everybody. It connects all the houses.
And he's like, forget you. He doesn't let the neighbors use it though. I paid for it. You're not using it.
There's a lot of skinny dipping that takes place. But anyways, and so not by me. But anyways, and so it's a big pool, right? It's 36 feet. But so he came home Wednesday. Thursday they were swimming all together, all the siblings. And I was just standing there by the window, the back door, like the backyard door, and I just started crying.
Okay.
I just started bawling, and Tegan, she was just looking at me.
Tell me, what was the emotion and the thoughts behind that?
Well, that this is all going to be a memory soon. Where I will have them. No, you have no idea. And
Oh my gosh, that's not.
I'm starting. We're a bunch of saps. We're like, these 2 grown people, my children.
I get it, like, because as you were saying it, I'm like, that would be the thoughts going to my mind. I'm like, this is like a fleeting moment, right?
Do you know the Office?
Yes,
Okay.
the show, yeah.
The Office, the show.
Yeah.
The last season, episode whatever, Andy Bernard. Do you remember that character? He says something like profound. I saved it the other day. And because I just had recently watched this, and now I'm looking at all my 7 kids just playing together, it was like, it was starting, and I started taking pictures. Like, I started taking pictures because I knew that this moment was fleeing. But do you not remember? He says, let me just look it up really quickly. Good old times. Have you ever heard of that one? Times, The Office. Let me play this for you really quickly. It's so let me just play it here. So you don't have to know anything about a show. Again, it's The Office. If you have an opportunity to watch it, phenomenal show, very kid friendly, very family friendly. There's a character named Andy Bernard. It's the last season, and he's looking into the camera, kind of like saying his goodbyes. And this is what he says.
The weird thing is, now I'm exactly where I want to be. I got my dream job at Cornell, and I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
You know what? Let's just cry and
How?
end it. Like, why do you have to play that?
How horrible is that? How
So,
freaking horrible
If you're in
is
the
that?
seasons of transition, we are not the podcast ones right now. We are I am barely holding it together. I don't know about him, but I'm like,
it's right here, and it
Oh
wants
my
to come out. And
gosh.
if it comes out, this podcast
this
is
is
over.
not. He's not stopping. Once it starts,
Yeah,
it's like,
for me, once it starts, I can't stop it. But yeah, and so here I am. I'm like this, and it hit me. I was like, this is gonna be the good old days, and
this is everything that you were hoping that it would happen. Like, he served a mission. He's doing these things and he's hitting these milestones. But that also means that, like,
well, hang on, and so here's what I got 2 more months of this, of having my kids under one
together?
household, because my oldest is now back. He's looking at starting his next chapter in life,
yeah,
which is like studies in marriage.
yeah,
Once he gets married, let's say in the next 2 years, he's gone.
yeah.
And then Elias comes back from his mission. So in the house, I will only have 6 now. Seth is gone. And then
It
Levi.
just keeps going.
Then
yeah.
Levi takes off. And then while he's gone, Elias is probably going to transition. And so when Elias comes back, I'll have 5 left. So for the next 2 months, holy crap.
Should we just end it, guys? This was a great podcast. Like, from vision to success, a messy middle, embrace it. Have a good cry. We'll see you next week.
I don't want to do this anymore. Who picked this topic?
You did.
I didn't pick this topic. I want to talk about
Okay,
other stuff.
go. Just say it. Let's just get those tears out and let's move
I
on.
don't
Okay.
want to get these tears out.
Just get
This
them out.
is
You can't suck them.
no.
Look, they're
Yes.
already there. You can't suck them back in.
Unacceptable. Get back inside.
They're like.
But for the next 2 months, this is it. I will never have my kids, all my 7 kids, under my protection or my household. They're gone. Like, that's it. Once Elias is gone the next 2 months, Seth transitions and he transitions out. So yeah, I just started bawling, and so then I was like, I was not in a good headspace. And then there's a bunch of other stuff happened. I got released from. I was a bishop over a congregation, and I got released. I don't want to say not in good terms, but not in the terms that I would have wished it would have happened.
There was a little. It was messy. Let's just say it was messy.
Yeah, it was a little bit messy.
Yeah.
Nothing bad, like leadership wise and you know, whatever. It was my time. It was my time. But just now I'm just walking the hallways feeling with no purpose.
Oh,
and
man.
that is, I'm telling you right now, it is hard. And what even made it even harder? Holy crap.
Oh my god. Do we really want to do this in public? I don't know.
This sucks. Oh my
It does
God.
suck. Like,
Why are
it
we
does
talking
suck.
about this?
I know. I don't know why you picked this
You
topic,
picked it.
man.
I just said summer like recap. You're the one that wants to like freaking
No.
hold hands and cry.
Well, I wasn't expecting us to cry on air. I was thinking this is a more behind the scenes kind of idea, but okay.
Yeah.
If you want to do it in public, all right.
Oh, John Cal, he's like captain. Oh, my captain. Freaking love this kid, man. Yeah, you're still my bishop. Thank you, buddy. But what really hit it hard was Saturday.
The Saturday.
The Saturday.
What
The one
happened?
that just passed.
Okay, what happened on Saturday?
So you know how there was a big general meeting?
Oh my
The
gosh,
training?
yes. I was thinking about you that day too.
Okay. And so since my mission, I've always had leadership positions in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And then that I was part of ward council, and ward council is just
The
leadership-
organization,
the,
yeah.
the leadership organization within the ward, within the congregation. So I've always had meetings that I could be a part of the congregational leadership, right? And I've always worked closely with the stake, and the stake is over, whatever, large groups. But then this Saturday, this period of my life is the first time where I don't have a calling. And so I went in preparations for Seth's homecoming meals and dinners and whatever. I dropped off Tegan at the church because of these general meetings that were taking place. And then I left. Like I wasn't a part of those meetings, that training.
Yeah.
And as I'm driving, I couldn't even see the road, and I just started bawling. I'm like,
Oh man.
I should be in there right now. Right?
I
Like,
know. I
should-
know. It's crazy because I thought about you, and I thought about you like on Saturday when we were there, and I was like, you should be here.
Yeah. And then so that messed me up. So I had to pull over to the side, and I had to because I couldn't even see the roads, right? And I was like, this is the first time that I should be there, and this is the first time I'm not in these leadership positions. And anyway, so I just drove off, went to go pick up the food, and then whatever. But yeah, this has been, and then Sunday came around, and I church and whatever, and I'm just sitting there in the congregation. I'm like, no calling, no leadership position. I'm like, this really,
It's uncomfortable.
It is very
I feel
uncomfortable.
like it would feel like even like if I was going through what you were going through, it's like the discomfort, feeling exposed, feeling vulnerable
Yeah.
in my head. Like
Yeah.
there's so much stuff that I'd be
Yeah.
going through.
And it's nothing that I'm still in good stand. Like, it's nothing that
Yeah.
I've done wrong or whatever. Like, I'm still whatever.
Yeah. But it's just what we're talking about is just personal feelings.
Yeah,
And when
just,
when you have something that you love so much
Yeah.
and you are now no longer needed in that position
Yeah.
or like things are shifting, the loss and the grieving that needs to happen.
And the only thing that I can compare it to is when I got released from my mission. Like, when I got released from my mission after my 2 years, I went through a mourning phase
Yeah.
of like almost 2 months. And since my mission, I've had many callings, like so many callings in different, working with the primary, working with the youth, working with like in the elders quorum, missionary work or whatever. But this is literally the first time where I felt like, and it does, a mantle gets taken away from you. And the closest thing that I can compare it to is when I consecrated my life to the Lord for those 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got released is equal to me being released right now. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like I'm walking with like, I think the best way to describe this whole thing, the release, is I feel numb. Like numb. I don't feel anything. And it's been a very scary moment in my life. So
Do you think that maybe is because granted, this is based on like different things that I've read, but when we go into like a numbing feeling is more like a self-preservation because we don't want to always feel the feelings that would come from it.
I have no idea. This is I don't want to, I can't say this is the first time I'm feeling this. No, this is the first time I'm feeling this. With my mission, when I came back and I felt like I've lost purpose, boom, I got a calling right away and I was involved in everything. With this, it's just I'm in limbo. And again, with Seth coming back and then the realization that I have these kids, I have a full house for the next 2 months and then that is it. Like, that is it. After these 2 months, it's done. And then the finances of the pool. The pool brought us over budget and then that was like, freak. And now my car got broken again. It's the fuse box. So Tegan said it best. Yes, it was yesterday or Saturday. She goes, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
So there are so many things, and I'm just like and I'm telling you right now, I have no idea how I'm keeping it together. It's been interesting.
It's been a hard season, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think the way that the reason why you're keeping it together is because of the things that you've done in the past. Is your anchors. You know how in the past podcasts we've talked about like different things that you do, like the gym, your scripture study, like these different things that you've kept up to keep up with your mental health and your well-being. I think that's literally what's coming into your life right now to strengthen you, right?
Yeah. I do, and I don't want this podcast to be a wallowing episode about woe is me, because it's not about me. When we decided to create this podcast, it's always been about the people. Mm-hmm. And so what I would love to focus in is just
The transitions.
yeah, but what can someone do when they are maybe not faced with the amount of stuff, or maybe they're faced with more of the stuff. And so there's about 2 or 3 things that have been helping me.
Okay, let's talk about that then. What have you been doing to help you during the season?
I don't want to tell you this first one because you're going to throw it in my face, and I don't want to hear about it.
Tell me. Now you have to tell me.
I don't think I can. Let's go to the comments. It goes, Duñas. Oh, Vargas, hermana. I've known her for a very long time. She goes, I know the feeling. You're a great leader, Miguel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Vargas. Jonathan Cowell, you're calling in the LDS Tag Team Championship. This guy's making a WWE LDS belt.
I love it.
And it says, it's with the picture of, he originally had the picture of the temple. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't put the temple in.
The belt.
Yeah. So he changed it to like CTR.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's like, anyway, so he's trying to get it made, and now a tag team champ. He's a big WWE fan.
Oh, that's awesome.
You may never have a calling, but you're the best mentor I've ever had. Thank you, my friend. Love you to the moon and back, man. And he says, have I had more like a brother to me?
You have been.
You have been more like a brother to me than I know. Thanks, man. I love you, dude.
See, it's all that scripture says by the fruits of your labor, you shall know them. And I'm like, those are the fruits of the things that you've done, right? Like relationships like the one that you have with Jonathan.
Why are you being nice to me?
I know, it feels weird.
It feels extremely
it feels
weird.
so weird.
It feels out of pocket.
I am going to have to be extremely kind and nice to you until you tell me the thing that you're like.
She comes in this morning. She goes, I've decided I'm going to be nice to you. And she's about to like.
I'm like, let me comfort you.
I'm like, don't touch
All
me.
I have to do is reach out and it like freaks him out.
I hate that feeling.
Come here, let me
Get out-
comfort you.
don't touch me, woman.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
No, I
to
don't
comfort you?
want you to hold my hand. No one's asking for this. Seth is,
Oh, Seth, hi.
oh, Seth is on the podcast. Yeah, don't cry. Don't
Listen,
tell-
he cries all the time.
don't tell me what to do.
He's still your father. Respect your elders.
Respect your elders, punk. This guy comes. So the Spanish that I know is just verbal Spanish.
Well,
This guy,
he's probably so much better at
so
it
he
than
knows
you
grammatic. Yeah, so he studied the language. So he grammatically he's quote unquote better. So this guy comes in, starts correcting my Spanish. I'm like, don't do this.
I
This
can
is
full
my
out
house.
See, I can full out see that because even when we were talking to Laura's parents yesterday in Spanish,
Yeah.
I realized that both you and I speak Spanish the same way. Very
Yeah.
like
Yeah, street Spanish.
no, it's like but obviously we've grown up here, so it's the accent of growing up in
Yeah.
in Canada. So anyway, Seth, thank you for making us look bad.
I know.
Just kidding. We love you.
I don't. Get out of here. Jimmy, this new start for you. Great things are ahead.
That's what I 100% believe.
So hang on.
I believe that. And don't tell me what to believe, man, because that's what I believe.
So I've been hearing this all the time, but I just don't know.
I know it's because you're in the midst of the storm. You cannot see a way out sometimes when you are in the midst of the storm.
But you know the reason.
I 100%.
And so I think like this is it for me.
No, this is not it for you.
I get it.
Trust me, this is not it for you. I know the details of everything that's going on. This is not it for you. I know that it may take a while to get this situation resolved. So I don't take that away and the pain and like the hardship that is going to happen. But I kid you not, I know that this is going to bring something greater for you.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways.
100%.
Anyway.
Listen, don't tell me, like, who are you to deny me of my feelings, first of all?
Because they're not valid.
I commune with the Lord,
I know.
and He
I
has
know.
brought comfort to my heart.
Yeah, but you're not my matriarch, so you don't receive revelation from me. So yeah, that's not how it works. Seth says that you're going to be a good dad. Thanks, dude. John Cal says, street Spanish just going around the church like, what up, cholo?
No, he's like, ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, so anyways, a lot of, even Patriarch Finnegan yesterday was like, there's great things to come. And I'm like,
There is. You have to choose to believe. What's the alternative?
The alternative is that I get through this podcast. Like,
No, but honestly, let's look at it. Like, what's the alternative to not choosing to have hope and believe that something better is coming?
Yeah. So I do know. So here's the thing. So going back to what I was saying, some of the things that have been helping me is that one of them is Gordon B. Hinckley's counsel that everything will turn out okay.
Yeah.
So I don't see it.
Yeah.
But I do believe in the hopes, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not holding on to anything. It's like, okay. The second thing is really focusing on my children, my family.
Yeah.
Right? So whatever. But the one that I don't want to tell you is, I'm not going to tell you.
Tell me.
So it says here, Jonathan,
Should I hold
don't
it?
touch me.
Should I like here? I will literally.
Mike.
I will.
Mike.
He's okay with it.
Mi-
I will forcefully hold your hand until you tell me. Here.
Can we-
Okay.
Listen.
yeah, Before you know it, I will have your hand.
So I
need to do the replay on that because I felt like my face was like twisting. I was like,
we are on live television here.
hold
So-
my hand.
No, I am not holding your hand. But anyway, get out of here. So she calls the school this morning. She's calling the school this morning, and she's like leaving a message.
My child was marked absent, so I can't get a hold of them, and I'm leaving a message saying that he's at school, and the reason why, which is the bus never showed up. Anyway, this guy.
So she's leaving a message to the school. I'm in the background here.
Meow.
Ruh, ruh, ruh.
Meow. Literally.
She starts laughing.
I'm like, you know what I should have done? I wasn't thinking. I should have just left. I should have walked out. I don't know why I stayed exactly where I was and tried to form a shield like this, as if that makes any difference.
I know.
I wasn't like, something wasn't computing in here.
I would pay anything to recover that voicemail, like that.
So embarrassing. I don't even think I left my name.
Yeah, you did it. So some random lady. Yeah, my kid's not going to school. Bye.
No, I did leave my kids' names.
Did
though.
you?
I did.
I
I
don't
was
think you
trying to
did.
concentrate, but then you kept making noises, so it was stealing the concentration away. So I couldn't remember what I was calling for.
It was my best. I am so funny. I am hilarious. Hilarious. So the last thing is good friends.
Like me.
I'm
You're welcome. You are so welcome.
You.
Yes, like me. It's okay. Go ahead. Share.
Yeah.
Share.
So the amount of people.
No, you need to be talking about me.
No, I'm not talking.
Just kidding.
This podcast is not about you.
All right, go.
The amount of people that have been coming out of the woodworks to not know. And here's the thing is, right? And this is what I'm floored with. Nobody knows details. They don't know about me and my children and, these last 2 months. They don't know about how it may feels, being released from being a bishop. Or they don't know about my car. You just found out about my car today.
Yeah.
People don't know about like the costs and expenses of the pool and again and work is getting beyond busy and it's only
Yeah.
September. I'm like, holy crap, how am I going to do this? So nobody knows any details, but the amount of support and just people coming out of the woodworks and just being with me and standing with me, making me laugh and just it's been incredible. I think that's been the number one thing is just human connection.
Yeah.
And I know that you're always trying to push me for more human connection.
He has a turtle formation. He does not like human. You do like it to an extent, but you like it with like a small group of people.
Yeah.
I think
Very,
when you
very
are
small, yeah.
Yeah. And I know when he's like out in bigger settings, I could see him like if his phone comes out and he's like this, I'm like, oh, he's feeling awkward.
Yeah. And then the other thing is Elias is going through something extremely hard. Right? And actually 3 of my kids are going through something extremely hard. And so then I'm like,
You're like, what is happening?
I'm feeling for them too, right? And I
Yeah.
just want to like resolve all their problems. And I'm like, last night I went to bed. I'm like, I can't. This
Yeah.
is something that they have to go through, but it's still painful. So, dude, when it rains, it pours, man. And I'm barely staying afloat. So this has been interesting. I wonder what else is around the corner.
Well, when you feel like you're sinking, I'll put like a little straw in your mouth so you're like
That's your help.
taking it.
So not a life preserver, not a life jacket, not a pole, not a come around with the boat. You're gonna give me a straw. This is the kind of friends that you think you are. Like this.
Listen.
I'm drowning and you throw a straw and you're like, here, so you can breathe better as you're drowning.
Just plug your nose, man. Like, and then got the straw. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. No, you're
It's
not.
gonna be good. It's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be okay.
Sure.
It is going to be okay.
Jonathan Cowell says here, in a Trump voice, I have all the hopes and the best.
I have all the hopes. No, I have all the hopes, best hopes. Others are jealous of the hopes that I'm getting. You can't say it. You gotta say it.
Ready?
Okay, go.
I have all the hopes, best of hopes, best of hopes. Others are just jealous of hopes that I'm getting. I'm hilarious. Others are funny, but not as funny as me. Not as funny as me. I have the best jokes. Best jokes.
No other jokes like my joke.
No other jokes like me. Best.
Yeah, that's totally this guy.
Yeah, so I've been studying Trump for a while. Jonathan and I, we have a best laugh about it. Anyway, so yeah, that's me. So I guess my best recommendation, again, I don't want to make it about me, but I think the best recommendation is whether you're going through similar caliber, underneath caliber, or more caliber.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of does, I guess.
Yeah, whether you're going through the same things or more or less, I think I think the importance of just reaching out and not facing, and that I've always preached, is that whenever you're going through something hard, you got to reach out to someone.
Yes.
You need.
Yes. Have you done that?
You're here, right? Throwing me a straw.
First of all, I had to harass this guy to kind of find out the details of what was happening. And then I had to show up at his house. And what did he do? He kicked me out.
Yeah, because I was, so when I got released, she found out like a couple of days later. And then she calls me up and she goes, so we're talking, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm been released. She's like, you're lying. I'm like, yeah, I've been released. She goes, why? I'm like, well, I've been released. She goes, there's a reason why. I'm like, there's no reason why. She's like, I'm showing up. So, and I'm like, I'm heading to bed. It's 9:30.
It's not 9:30. It was like 8:30.
It was 9:30.
Okay, I don't know. It was late.
It was late. And she's like, I'm coming over. I'm like, you're not coming over. She's like, I'm coming over with Mike. I'm like, you're not coming over with Mike. 5 minutes later, she's at my house with a bag of Doritos, brownies, cookies, and beer.
Non-alcoholic beer. He likes it. So I'm like, who are we to deny it? It was non-alcoholic. I just want to make sure to specify.
This is why I got released.
It's a little bit of a drinking problem.
No, it's non-alcoholic. It's there's no alcohol. There's like 0.000%. There's nothing, right? And so, yeah, and so
See, I had to show up. I don't even think you would have told me, because how would you? There's no way you would have messaged me.
I would not have never.
No,
told you.
you would have never told me. And I'm like, that's the thing. When things are happening to you, I feel like I have to dig. That's the only reason why I know, because I'm like, I have to dig.
Yeah, I would have never told you.
Yeah,
I don't need people to know.
Yeah, and I get it. I get it. It's just sometimes that talking about support, sometimes certain things are so heavy that you do need that one trusted person. Just one. And if you don't have a trusted person, then I'm like, you're going to have to do some heavy prayer. You should do some heavy prayer anyway. Yeah. Right? But
who told you it was you? It was Mike that was trusting, and you just came along with the ride.
Whatever. Whether it was me, whether it was Mike, whoever he has like as a trusted person, right? But I'm like, you need a person. I have gone through difficulties in my life, and I did it on my own and didn't tell anybody. Yeah. And then what happened to me is that I started disconnecting and feeling like, oh, you don't understand me. You don't this, you don't that. Well, nobody understands because I'm not sharing. I'm not being open. Granted, with some situations you don't want to be fully open, and that's totally okay. But then when I went through something similar after, I changed my complete approach, and I shared my feelings. I shared what was going on. I was open, and because I was open, I was able to receive support. Yeah. You can't receive support unless you somehow share what's happening.
And my personality is I have to white knuckle it.
Yeah,
and that's not the best answer. And now, mind you, for some people,
I think it's a guy thing as well, because I think just guys or men, for the most part, don't share as openly. And I think that's why men sometimes have higher incidence of mental health. Yeah. Right? And suicides are higher among men is because you don't, maybe in society in the past, it wasn't something that is so fully supported as far as men talking.
And gun violence.
Yeah.
Gun violence, it's the highest in the male category, right? Because they suppress all their energy, and then they open fire, whether in workplaces, shootouts or things like that. It's normally,
it's because you need a release. Like there needs to be some type of release. So whatever it is that you're going through, I'm like, just find that one person, especially if you're a guy. Talk to someone. Talk to a friend. Yes. Yeah. I think that's the hard part for guys as well. And I don't know, my experience is limited to you and to Mike and like just the men in my life, I guess. But I've always noticed that even it's something that when things are happening, you may feel the stress, but you go into like trying to fix it mode, but you don't even know exactly what you're feeling. Yeah. Right? And so it's difficult talking about it because you're like, I don't even know what I'm feeling. Like what is it that I'm supposed to talk about, right? Yeah. So it's even that identification of feelings.
Yeah. So quick question for you before I ask Maria this question. Well, I'm going to ask it to you. Like when you're going through difficult times or through a transition phase, I think somebody said it here, transition phase, right? Mm-hmm. It's a new start, or for new start, transition, or whatever, you're going through difficult times. What are some of the things that you guys do to release some stress or just to stay above water? Because again, for me, it feels like I'm. So the best way I can. So besides feeling numb, I'm in a room and there's water being poured in, and when this water comes in, and we all have this. If you can imagine this, right? We're all in a room. closed doors, whatever, and then water starts pouring in. When the water's at your ankles, you're not worried. I'm like, I can do
Yeah.
this. When it comes to the ankles, oh, whatever. Then it goes to your knees. I'm like, I can still move around.
Yeah.
Then it gets to the waistline. And you're like, well, if water just stops now, I'm still okay. But then it starts raising and raising and raising, and it starts going higher and higher. And then people get into panic mode when the water's like at your neck level now, your shoulders, and it's still right. There's still water being poured. And now it's at your chin, and you're like, and all. So this is the best way that I can explain is like throughout the summer, it's been like that. I've always been good. Like water pours all the time. I'm like, I can handle this. But now it feels like, holy crap, like water's at my chin. And I don't know when the water's going to stop.
And so it's that fear of the anticipation of
Yeah.
what may come in the future.
Yeah. And so people just like, yeah. Anyway, so what do you guys do? What do I do? And again, one thing that's been helping me is just connect with people. That's been giving me straws.
Hey, well, if everybody gives you a straw, you're gonna have like ample of oxygen.
This
when
is
you're
it was the
underwater.
worst. I think you have said so many things, and I think this has to be by far the worst thing that's have come out of your mouth.
Really?
I'm drowning, and she's like, "Don't worry, I'll give you a straw."
First of all, you know my level of support is top notch. So don't sit here and be like,
so it's a plastic straw. It's not a paper straw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, like the plastic straws disintegrate.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
plastic one's sturdy.
It will last. It will last. Absolutely. So thank you. Thank you. Maybe if Mike is here, he can tell me like an actual thing that he would do to help me. Because it ain't coming from me.
Oh my gosh.
So what do you do when because you've gone through some interesting
Yeah.
times as well.
I think like when you were saying it, you know how you described it as a sense of like feeling like the water's coming up, right?
Yeah.
For me, I would describe it as a sense of
So you're saying your analogy is better than mine?
no.
Oh, okay.
I totally get what you're saying, and like it feels pretty scary, right?
Yeah,
Like
I'm joking.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like as you were talking, I'm like, shoot, that does feel scary. And I think the most comparable moment that I could have if I look back at my life is the moment where I felt like I was walking on fire, that I couldn't do it anymore, and I collapsed and I just cried. I literally cried for like, I don't know. It was a long time. I cried for a really long time, and it helped me to feel better because for me, it was an emotional release. I think whatever it is, if you're feeling so much pressure, you need some type of release,
Release.
right? For me, it's crying. Crying gives me the best release. Something active, something, whatever it is, but you need to do it. Okay, Vanessa says it is a regular straw or a large slushy straw. Bubble tea straw. Bubble tea straw.
What's a bubble tea straw? Is that
Yeah, because it has the little pebbles thing, or like those little ball things that need to like
in the straw? So now
No, you suck it up, right? So the straws are wider.
that's worse, Vanessa. So you're telling me instead of giving me a clear straw to breathe through, you're gonna stuff it with little.
No, that's not what she's saying. She's saying that I could use a bubble tea straw to give you. It doesn't have the bubble tea in it. It's empty, but it's just bigger and thicker, so you can breathe better.
Again, if you go back, Maria has said some really wild things. This is probably I will have to take.
Listen,
I'm gonna make a shirt.
First
A
of
guy
all,
drowning, and then
and then I'm handing them the
and then you're handing them a straw, and then beside them there's like life preservers and poles and whatever. But you're handing that shirt is gonna sell. Anyways,
Listen, it's gonna be fine.
okay. Lori LaFrance, she says, no matter our situations, and this is a quote, no matter our situations, showing gratitude for our privilege is a fast acting and long lasting spiritual prescription. Russell M. Nelson.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking about one of the things. Okay, so I think there's two things that you need to do when you're going through something. You need to grieve, but you also need to look at the things like here, gratitude. What are some things that now you're gaining from it? So I'm like, in your situation, it's not ideal. I mean, things are really hard. On the same token, what are some things that are positive that you are gaining?
All right, let's change it up. Enough. I've given too much energy to this. Ready?
So tell me what are
What
are
am I
the,
grateful for? What
Yeah.
do I have? Well,
what have you gained from these experiences? Think about like the things that you are.
I don't know about that one. I'm still I'm still looking. But anyway,
Okay.
so let me focus on what I do have versus what I don't have. Because in one of my workshops, we do talk about gratitude and just how it's the medicine of all evil, right? And laughter. But anyways, let's go gratitude. What am I grateful for? Maria, are you ready?
Okay, go.
I would love to say that I'm grateful for a good host, podcast host, co-host, but I'm not. So we're talking
Because he
about
always talks about me, you know he's grateful for me.
no,
It's okay.
no, I'm
Go
grateful for
ahead.
Mike. But so ready? What am I grateful? So I am grateful that I have all my kids. I'm grateful that my second born has taken example and going on his mission. So he's be leaving to Bolivia in 2 months. He's going to be learning Spanish, which is one of his biggest dreams, to learn the language, and he is going to learn it. He's going to kick butt as a missionary because he's a good kid. I'm grateful that Seth is just such a good parent and mentor to the younger kids. I'm grateful that we do have a pool, that it's brought us together. Like, since we've had the pool, we have been spending less and less time inside the house and on devices.
Yeah.
So we are like always outside, and their kids are swimming. And the amount of friends that the kids have invited,
Yeah.
and the barbecues and then we have and all these different things, and just sitting
I'm still
there.
waiting for my invite, just so you know, right?
It's not coming. You know what?
How dare you?
You know what?
You know what? Forget you.
You know what? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do.
No, I don't wanna hear.
When you come swimming, I'm just gonna be throwing straws at you.
I don't. You know what?
I'm gonna be straws.
You should be grateful for my
I'm
friendship.
gonna put a bulk order on Amazon, and as you're swimming, just back and forth, I'm just gonna be off to the side, just friggin' throwing darts of straws at you. I'm like, how do you like it?
Okay, go. Keep going.
Another thing that I'm grateful for is this curriculum that I've been asked to write.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Why don't you share a little bit about that with our audience, because you guys wouldn't know.
Yeah, so 30-second synopsis is really quickly. I've been commissioned to write a curriculum for, hopefully it goes to the Ministry of Education, which that means all the schools across Ontario, with the hopes to go across nation, so to Canada and then international down into the US. So we're piloting it in the Halton region, and it's the effects of social media affecting your mental health, particularly the teens. So it's an 8-module active workshops, peer mentoring peers, and so yeah, like it'll live under the MTC Life brand. The way that the founder said that the only way that they could release the funds is if they have a 3-year commitment from MTC Life with the plans of expansion, which
He's there. He's
I'm
so
there,
good.
I'm game. And so the fundings came through, and then we've started already developing with focus groups and all that other stuff. So that's a good thing. There's some big conferences that are taking place. One of my articles got published in the University of Toronto for mental health and children.
That's amazing.
So that's a really, really plus. The Tegan, as stressful as it is, she's really, really happy. She just loves the pool. She loves the kids being back. What else am I grateful for? You know what? Even though I'm not bishop, I'm spending more time with the family, with the kids at home. I get to not wake up so early to go to meetings. So I get to help a little bit more around the house, right? Yeah. I'm having my mom's food today.
There we go.
So Elias, for his birthday, he chose, it's a Spanish dish. It's one of my favorites, my favorite dish.
What is it?
It's beans and rice, and then this particular meat, and then whatever. And
Oh,
then
that's
it's
so good.
It is absolutely fire. Like, it is absolutely the most delicious things in the entire tube.
Can we please read Seth Martinez's comment right there at the last comment? Seth, can you say it louder?
Can you say it loud?
Can you say it louder to your father? Because you have no idea how much this man fights it. He's willing to give it, but never to take it.
I don't fight
He
priesthood
fights it.
blessings.
He 100% fights it. Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do. In the time that I've known you, there are things that have happened, and we've talked about them. You're like, yeah, no, but yeah, no, yeah, okay. And I'm like, and it hasn't been small things that have happened. It's been pretty big. Like me, myself, I always think I I do the best I can. I do everything I can on my end. I pray. I read my scriptures. I do the actions that I need to do when I'm going through a difficult thing. And I'm like, why wouldn't I want that extra help of getting an additional blessing? But I don't know. Anyway, so go on. I am grateful that you have access to priesthood blessings. But let's go on. What else are you grateful for?
And I think the last grateful for is that I've been able to see who my close friends are. Like
and it's not me. Just kidding.
Straw lady? No, it's not her.
Yes, say it with your chest. Yes, Seth.
Seth, you can log off now if you
Seth,
want.
listen,
yeah, nobody likes you. So
I will
go
give
away.
you all these things that your father struggles with. There's quite a bit.
Can you stop friggin' sicking my kids after me? Like, dude.
Yes, I'm so grateful
You're
for
crossing
that.
borders here.
Anyway.
Yes, priesthood blessings, and I have access to all these priesthood blessings. So you know what? I'm alive. I'm healthy.
You are alive.
I've bench pressing close to 3 plates now. I'm hitting that PR.
You have a beard now, and Tegan likes your beard.
I'm able to grow a beard because I'm not a bishop anymore, and so she loves beards.
Listen.
So I bought a beard kit,
Okay.
and it came in Sunday morning. So I bought it on Saturday. It came in Sunday morning, Amazon. And yeah, I've been working with it, and it's growing. It's gonna be like nice. So she loves it. Yeah, like life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good. Sister LaFrance, thank you.
Mm-hmm. See, who you need is somebody like Lori in the podcast.
So this is the quote that she put up.
And you know, Lori herself has been going through some difficulties right now. Her father-in-law just passed away.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
And so she's been in the midst of caregiving and figuring funeral arrangements and real estate planning and all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
So.
and something else also. So I'm the keynote and took the keynote for the Best of EFY
Yeah.
both Friday and Saturday, and I might be doing a bunch of workshops on Saturday.
I'm so excited.
So-
Like if I can say some things about what's your name? No, just kidding. Just kidding. If I can say some things about Miguel, I know I tease him a lot. I 100% do. But I have to give credit where credit is given. And he is an amazing leader. He is an amazing mentor and friend. And he has this ability to connect with people and to bring people out of their shell. I was part of the focus group that he is doing. And just the excitement that he brings. And I could see the people that you're working with, the organization that you're working with, they had like these like glossy eyes or like sparkles in their eyes when you were talking. And I was like, dang, like you do have that effect. And you're so passionate about it. And it's your gift. You're a gift to this world. So
Wow.
anyway, that's, you want me to like, let me support you.
I need to have a bat in these podcasts. Just readily available. Just readily available. Anyways.
I will give you your phone back if you hold my hand.
I am not doing.
I have your phone. Hold my hand just for a second. Here, and that's how I'll show people how I support you.
Look at the picture that you're showing.
Oh, see? Oh, that's so beautiful. And he has a beautiful wife and amazing kids. I love your kids. They're amazing.
Everyone except for Seth.
Seth is amazing. That's a beautiful picture. Anyway, so yes.
Do you know how hard it was for me to not jump over the table and take the phone away from me?
That's why. What do you mean? Take it away from me?
Yeah, take it away from you.
Why? Are you afraid
Yeah,
of what?
because I am traumatized. Tegan gives her phone to the kids freely,
Yeah.
and every phone that she's ever, it comes back broken. And I have like my contacts, my clients, my businesses.
But don't you have like a cloud that everything gets uploaded to?
I know, but then I can't access. Like I have to go and get a exchange of phone, do the transfer, and all these different things, and then I don't have access to my calendar. Especially my computer broke. Well, I have my iPad now, so that's okay. But anyways, it's like an anxiety when people take my phone.
Okay, well, good to know. Thank you.
Stop.
Anyway, in reality, gratitude will help you through it. Having good friends.
You know what, Lori? You have been a gift. You
You
have.
have made this podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, you really turned it around. I was starting to like get energy dried. Like it was very. I didn't like where the podcast was going, so
we need a
grateful.
Lori.
We need.
We need a Lori. Lori, you and I, let's do a podcast. Well, Miguel will help us out
can't-
with the tech.
No, I'm not. Are you kidding me? You're bumping me out, and you want to use my tech? That is not
Can
happening.
you imagine?
So here is the one positive thing that also that yesterday, and I think for the first time, I'm telling you that the water was rising.
Yeah.
My first straw
Gratitude.
came in yesterday
Okay.
during Sunday school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do tell. Do share.
It was the video of and I don't know if you've seen it,
Okay.
of the bushel that's being torn by the farmer.
And then the bushel's like, why are you like hurting me? Why are you?
Why are you tearing me down?
Yeah.
And then he goes, because I know what I want you to be.
Oh, listen, you should have that on like repeat. You should have a bushel on your home screen.
So it was my mother-in-law that was teaching the lesson. So when she had it, and I haven't told her it was a good lesson because I don't want to give her the satisfaction. But anyways, I'm joking. But I'm joking. She's a phenomenal teacher. But when she played that video, it was towards the end. I was like, yeah, like, I mean,
That's a great summary for what's happening right now.
Yeah, it's torn, being ripped apart, being cut down, and then for what reason? And again, but here's the thing: is for me, or to give comfort to me, is that bushel didn't know the reason why until it happened, right? So, anyway, so that was my first straw, and I was like, okay, this is. So I felt a little bit better.
I think it's gonna be little bit by little bit.
Lori, you are loved. Love you too, Lori. You and your entire family. Call me anytime. And then Ashley's like, you have a pool? Dude, you were here yesterday. Did you not see the backyard? It friggin' takes up half of the backyard. Like, how do you not know that there's a pool? She was here yesterday. It's open house.
I know.
Anyways. Yeah, so that's our summer recap.
That's our summer recap. So we're finishing with some positivity.
We are finishing with some positivity. That being broken down doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It just means it's a preparation for something greater, and just have gratitude in your heart. And for me, friends and laughter. It's been huge.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's great advice of how to get through something that's difficult. Gratitude, friends, and laughter. Gratitude,
friends, and laughter. Good 3 recipe.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I would agree with that recipe.
So we're gonna ask a call to action from all of you guys right now. So if there's we're in preparation now for the next season. So we have some things in mind that have been emailed to us. People want us to discuss and stuff like that. If there's anything in mind that you guys want to discuss, any know-hows or how-tos or whatever, just let us know. Send us a message, put it on here, and then we'll do our research and come up with books recommendations. If there's time, we'll read those books and then kind of report back on what our findings are. So,
all right, that's it.
That's it.
Let's just end it on a high.
So let's end it on a high.
Yeah, like we know what we're talking about.
We do know what we're talking about. This is a professional podcast, second to none.
Listen, it should not take over from what your doctor says, your therapist, or anybody else. We're just giving you some ideas of what works for us.
Yeah. Now, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of amazing things happening this year, school year wise. So please make sure you like, share, subscribe to all of our social media sites up here, and so you'll be the first ones to get notifications thereof.
Oh my gosh! Still waiting for my invite to the mic. By the way, we gotta have Vanessa.
To what? I am not having anybody that I know that is not in allegiance with me.
Okay, and also I think Mike posted the link to the video that you were talking about. That's what I'm thinking. So if you want to check out that video, please make sure you head down to the comment.
You got 3 seconds.
And click play.
Bye.
Got a minute, don't know. Got a minute of your time. Got a minute of your.
Hush, you gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. Part of the creation, the relations. side. Fall down, that from my height. Cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye. You hear and you say, well,